Now let's turn to the commercial real estate story here. CoStar releasing its commercial repeat sales index, which tracks the progress of pricing in commercial real estate. CoStar does trade. It's up 51% over the past year. Andrew Florance is the founder, director, and president and CEO of CoStar. Good to be with you, sir. Andrew, let me ask you, what does this repeat? Explain what this index means.
It's the best measure of trying to understand commercial real estate values. You take properties that sell twice in a given time period and you measure the appreciation or depreciation between the two sales. By aggregating hundreds of thousands of commercial real estate sales together, you get a good view of where the market is.
Okay, so what is the verdict?
It's really quite interesting right now. We've got two very different markets. The investment-grade properties, the shiny towers in the major markets, are up 8% year over year. So they're really clearly appreciating, and recovery is clear in that market area. General commercial, that's what most of America is, the 2- to 3-story commercial properties, that's continuing to slide. That's down 11% year on year. You've got a lot of interest in buying fully leased, credit-tenanted buildings in the key markets. For instance, Washington, D.C. is up 15% year on year. It's really doing quite well. And you've got an unusual situation. Right now, the average price of a commercial building is being sold is the highest it's ever been in the United States. It's $20 million is the average sticker price for a building that's actually transacting. Typically, it's $5 to $7 million. So what's going on is investors looking for yield and inflation protection are going to high-grade credit-leased buildings.
Is this true across geographical markets, or are there pockets of strength and pockets of weakness?
Sure. So I mentioned Washington, D.C. That's the strongest, and coincidentally, CoStar Group bought a headquarters building there last year for $41.25 million in February. We just entered a contract to sell it for $101 million, more than doubling the price between the bottom and today. So that's an exceptional market.
That $41 million is a familiar number. You didn't happen to buy the old Mortgage Bankers Association building, did you?
We did.
Oh, my Lord. What an unbelievable story. They short-sailed it to you, and now you're turning it over for $100 million?
That's correct.
Oh, the Mortgage Bankers Association must be livid.
Well,
they handled this whole thing.
They got housed.
They got housed, is right.
Well, it's basically tells you what's happening in the market. Right now, the marketplace is little to no value on a building that's not leased. The building was mostly vacant when we acquired it. We now occupy the entire building. CoStar Group's regarded as a credit tenant. So an investor gets both yield and inflation protection. That's very attractive. So we're sort of the tale of two cities there.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Absolutely.